Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this Realme X2. And guys, this is actually very similar to the Realme XT that was launched a few months ago, but this one has some new things. For example, this has the new Snapdragon 730G SoC, which is actually a new SoC, and for gamers it will be slightly better because the GPU is a little slightly more optimized. And the big thing is that now this comes with a 30-watt VOOC charger. If you recall, most of the Realme phones in the mid-range came with the VOOC 20-watt charger, but now you're getting the 30-watt charger, which we actually saw with even the OnePlus 70, that wrap kind of a charger. And we have it in a new color. This is green, and guys, this is a review unit, so I don't know the exact pricing, but what I've heard, I'm hearing from the rumors, is that even the base variant that'll come with 6 GB of RAM might be priced around 17 to 18,000. So it'll be interesting if that happens. I'll leave the link in the description. So let's quickly just open the seal and have a look at this one. And this comes in two RAM variants, 8 GB and 6. We have the 8 GB variant that comes with 128 GB of storage. So let's quickly open this up, and we have this new color actually for the X2, and it says just Realme over here. I will have a case, I'm assuming. Just let me move this. Yes, we have a case, slightly grayish color case, not a transparent, but still grayish color. Some paperwork, warranty guide, quick start guide, and that's it. So I'll just keep that to the side. And here is the handset itself, and again, it's also having an AMOLED screen, hence that in-display fingerprint scanner. And this is how it looks, actually much better in this color. And let me bring the original XT in the white color. Actually, as you can see, looks very different, but again, it's exactly the same in the layout, as you can see from the back and even the front. Anyways, we'll come back to the device later. Let's see what else do we get in the box. So yes, significantly bigger charger. It has Realme branding, but this is the VOOC 4, so it's a 30-watt charger that you're getting. And this will be the Type-C cable, and we also have a SIM ejector tool over here. Let me just show you. Yeah, as you can see, Type-C cable. So let me just keep this to the side, and let's have a look at this device. And this has a 6.4-inch screen. And let me give you a physical overview first. On the top, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and here we just have the power on off button. And on the bottom we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, the main microphone. This is actually USB type C, guys. The speaker vent, and here a volume rocker and the SIM tray. I want to look at the SIM tray, see if they have a dedicated micro SD card slot. Yeah, yes, they do have a dedicated SD card slot. So even you can go with the base variant that comes with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, I feel. Anyways, let's just put this back. And rear, we have that quad camera setup. We have seen this even with the Realme XT. It's exactly the same, 64 megapixel main sensor. Then we have the ultra wide angle. We also have a macro, and we have a portrait. The front facing camera has been changed. Now we're getting a 32 megapixel front facing camera. So let me do one thing. Let me just power this on, and by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Realme X2 is having a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED screen. It's powered by the new Snapdragon 730G SoC, which is based on 8 nanometer process. It has the Adreno 680 GPU. It comes with the 6 or 8 GB of RAM. Storage will be 64 or 128. Moving to the camera, it's a quad camera setup. The main camera is a 64 megapixel with f1.8 aperture. Then we have an 8 megapixel super wide lens. Then we also have a 2 megapixel for macro and 2 megapixel for portrait. And we have a 32 megapixel front facing camera. Moving to the battery, it has a 4000 milliamp hour battery with a 30 watt charging. So guys, I've set up this device, and again, it runs on ColorOS, and we do have some junk that is pre-installed. For example, let's see if we can remove this UC browser. Yes, we can do that. And some other junk is also there, so you can uninstall the junk. And this is ColorOS 6.1 that we have seen. Familiar stuff, but this should also be getting the new ColorOS or the new Realme OS that will be on Android 10. Hopefully by early 2020 we should be getting that. Anyways, let's look at about the device. If we go over here, As you can see, it's still running on Android Pie, that's Android 9 as I've mentioned, and this is the 8 GB RAM variant that comes with 128 gigabytes of storage, and out of that, as you can see, about 114 is what is available. But as I've mentioned, even if you go with the lower variant that comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM, it won't be a problem because it has that dedicated micro SD card slot. So that's regarding the storage and stuff. And this is typical color OS. As you can see, hopefully the new Realme UI changes it. So we do have that app tray and stuff. And again, this is a very powerful processor. So in general day-to-day activities, I don't think so we'll have any problems or lag whatsoever. And it's also a pretty power efficient SoC because it's based on 8 nanometer process. Anyways, let's now look at the in-display fingerprint scanner. It's over here. And as expected, it works well. These in-display fingerprint scanners have become very fast, so don't have to worry. And obviously you also have that face unlock if you want. I didn't enable it, but that is also there if you really want. So typical color OS, and again it's running on that good 730G SoC, so it should be even great for gamers, I would say. And this one has that 4000 milliamp hour battery, and guys, at least as you can see, you have to put the case, otherwise this is sort of a fingerprint magnet. But now let's also look at the camera, because I feel again that's an important part of this one. So let's fire up this camera, and let me just look at it. This typical color OS UI. So this is the regular one. We also have 2x. This is digital zoom, guys, and 5x is also digital. Don't go 5x, I would say it's not a good idea to go 5x. And you click on here to go to that ultra wide, and supposed to be 119 degrees if I recall. And we also have portrait and other things, portrait mode. So I'm able to see that background blur. I think so will work much better with human subjects, so I'll show you samples later on with that. But you have all those options. And let's look at the front facing. Now this is supposed to be a 32 megapixel and has the beauty mode, portrait and all those things. Again, disable all this, by default it's on. So the samples from the front facing camera at least looks good here, even in these low lit lighting conditions. So let me do one thing. Let me actually take some sample shots with this one so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So here are the samples taken with the rear facing camera, and as expected, the performance is actually good. It does a little bit of boosting of colors using that chroma boost. As you can see, this is the regular shot and this was the wide angle shot. Again, regular shot, and this is the wide angle shot. And again, as you can see, in terms of color reproduction, we get some very good results with this one. This is regular, this is the macro shot, regular shot, and that macro close-up shot. Again a regular shot, and again that close-up macro shot. Now moving to human subjects, I also like the fact that the skin tones are produced very well with this smartphone. As you can see, even when we move to the wide angle lens, the skin tones are produced actually really well. Now moving to indoor artificial lighting, here also as you can see, it produced a good result. The color accuracy was also very good in artificial lighting, and this was with that wide angle lens. Now moving to human subjects, again here also as you can see, in artificial lighting, the results were actually really good. The skin tones is produced accurately with this Realme X2, as you can see with these samples, even with the wide angle lens. Now moving to the front facing camera, as you can see, these were taken in artificial lighting, and then also the camera performance is actually pretty good. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Realme X2. So what do you guys think about this Realme X2? And I'll have the correct pricing in the description below. So what do you guys think about the same? Do let me know in the comment section below. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.